Hello, my name is Staš and I'm a PhD student and also a staff at the Faculty of Tropical Agri-Sciences at Czech University of Life Sciences in Prague. I had many opportunities to join our teams to work and get experience on our development project in developing countries, mostly in Southeast Asia, for example in Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia and so on. So I decided to be more involved and try to offer my knowledge to those in need. Because of that, I decided to study my PhD. During that, I met several interesting, enthusiastic people from all around the world, and we established some cooperations. For example, this one. So we decided to join our forces and create a multidisciplinary international team which will offer innovative solutions for challenges in the area of food losses and food waste in Cambodia, with potential replication to other developing countries. We named this solution Novel Systematic Advisory Tool to Reduce Food Loss and Food Waste in Cambodia. Our mission is to reduce the food losses and waste across the agri-food systems in Cambodia through the food security and innovative preservation methods. Our vision aims to provide an actual overview of the food losses and waste in Cambodia in time through sustainability assessment using a web-based systematic advisory tool aiming to monitor the food losses and waste reduction after the implementation of the project. This advisory tool, which is a national web platform, collects, analyzes and visualizes data on food losses and waste at different levels of food system. The data collectors will be trained on different methods of food waste and loss accounting. The data sourcing will be made by the farmers, market controllers, hotels, restaurants, households, but also institutional workers. The output will give us an idea about the food losses and waste quantities per administrative area and also for the whole country. Regarding to this data, the decision makers will decide on the best potential solution to handle the food losses and waste properly. Our core values, SPSP, are anchored with saving food, providing healthy diets, sustainability, and public-private partnership. So why we want to do this? Because the food loss and food waste have become an enormous social, environmental, and economic problem worldwide. About 1.5 billion tons of food produced for human consumption are lost or wasted every year. This represents about a quarter of the global food production. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 12.3 seeks by 2030 to have per capita global food waste at the retail and consumer levels and reduce food losses along the production and supply chains, including post-harvest losses. Globally, about 14% of food produced is lost between the harvest, retail centers, while 17% is wasted during the consumption. In developing countries like Cambodia, food losses are even more significant. In Cambodia, about 76% of food wastes contain vegetables, fruits, sugarcane, maize, and coconut shells. Cambodia plans by 2030 to provide access to healthy diets and safe food to all its citizens, partly by reducing food losses and waste. Since 2010, various national and external initiatives on post-harvest losses in the supply chain recorded a low adoption rate of 27% of new post-harvest technologies. The available data were collected before 2010. Thus, an evaluation of the complex current situation is particularly important. It is therefore very important to combine a systems approach with the development and capacity building needs for the systematic management of food losses and waste. Education is one of the key elements in implementing and disseminating the established system. The action plan considers local habits, traditions, and the ways of running a household and a management in general. Techniques and technologies to reduce food losses and waste are well known, but the stakeholders lack systemic knowledge support systems to help them take strategic actions. In this light, there is a need to develop an open access advisory tool to help them reduce the food losses and waste. The revenue flows to the project team will include the sale or transfer of the tool's license to the governments, companies, international organizations, and also NGOs. What does it mean? Well, that this tool will be offered to the governments, companies, and so on for the specific costs, depending on the partial or complete transfer of the license. By this, we would achieve the sustainability of the project because the income which will be generated will be used for running the tool and for financing trainings and supportive activities. To sum up, food loss almost bypassed in the Cambodian food sustainable initiatives. Data are available only until 2010. Evaluation of the complex current situation is needed. Systematic management of food losses and waste is needed. Key elements in implementing and disseminating the established systems. Education is needed. An open access advisory tool to help them reduce food and losses and waste is needed as well. We are passionate about the Mother Earth, and we love to help the people in need. Even the small change can mean a lot, especially for these people, because the small change is small step towards the bigger ones. We are all like international multidisciplinary team from different fields, from different areas, and this is, in my opinion, very crucial because our perspective in addressing the challenges is different, which can solve the problems, the challenges systematically and also effectively. So as Catherine Ann Porter say, you waste life when you waste good food.